Break free from financial traps, mindset matters. Welcome to Rich Mind Channel. If you're here, you're probably ready to level up your financial game. That's awesome. But here's the thing, becoming wealthy isn't just about working hard. It's about mastering your mindset. Today we're exposing the biggest psychological traps that keep people broke, and more importantly, how to break free. We're talking about those sneaky mental habits that sabotage your financial success without you even realizing it. These are the exact same traps I see people falling into every single day. And trust me, I've been there myself. But the good news is, once you identify these traps, you can start rewiring your thinking and unlock your true earning potential. Stay until the end for key takeaways. Chapter 1: The Instant Gratification Trap. Alright, let's talk about one of the biggest wealth killers out there, the instant gratification trap. This is the one that gets almost everyone, especially with how easy it is to spend money these days. Think about it. You can order practically anything with a single tap on your phone and have it delivered to your doorstep within hours. That's incredibly convenient, but it also makes it way too easy to give in to those impulsive spending urges. Let's say you get a bonus of $500, you're stoked, right? It's extra money. Now you could do something smart like invest it or add it to your emergency fund. But then you see that brand new smartphone everyone's been talking about. It has a slightly better camera, a fancier screen, and hey, you've been wanting to treat yourself, right? So you buy it, it feels good in the moment, you've got the latest gadget, and you justify it by telling yourself you deserved a reward. But here's the problem. That short-term happiness fades away pretty quickly. And what are you left with? A slightly cooler phone, a thinner wallet, and the missed opportunity to put that money towards something that would actually build your wealth over time. This is how the instant gratification trap keeps people stuck in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. They constantly chase that fleeting feeling of satisfaction from buying things they don't really need, instead of delaying gratification and making choices that benefit their future selves. So, how do you break free? It's all about training yourself to think long-term. Before you make any purchase, especially a non-essential one, ask yourself, will this bring me long-term value, or is it just a temporary pleasure? If it's the latter, put it down, step away, and give yourself a 24-hour cooling-off period. You'll be surprised how many times that urge to splurge magically disappears when you give yourself a chance to think it through. Remember, the wealthiest people didn't get there by giving in to every impulse. They mastered the art of patience, delayed gratification, and made their money work for them instead of the other way around. Chapter 2: The Scarcity Mindset. Let's talk about another sneaky trap that can keep you stuck financially: the scarcity mindset. This is the belief that there's simply not enough to go around, not enough money, not enough opportunities, not enough success. People with a scarcity mindset are constantly focused on what they lack instead of what they have. They see the world through a lens of limitation, and this negativity seeps into every aspect of their lives, especially their finances. Imagine two people who get the same paycheck every month. One person, let's call him John, operates from a scarcity mindset. He looks at his paycheck and immediately starts stressing about bills, expenses, and how little he has left over. He tells himself things like, I can barely make ends meet, or I'll never be able to afford that. John's mindset keeps him trapped in a cycle of fear and inaction. He's too afraid to invest, start a side hustle, or even negotiate a raise because he believes it's pointless. There's just not enough to go around. Now let's look at Sarah. She receives the same paycheck as John, but she has an abundance mindset. She sees her income as a starting point, an opportunity to grow her wealth and create a better future for herself. Instead of focusing on limitations, Sarah focuses on possibilities. She asks herself, how can I make my money work harder for me? Or what steps can I take to increase my income? Sarah is more likely to invest her money wisely, seek out new opportunities, and take calculated risks because she believes in her ability to create abundance. She understands that wealth is not a fixed pie, it's something you can build and grow over time. The difference between John and Sarah isn't their income, it's their mindset. John's scarcity mindset keeps him stuck, while Sarah's abundance mindset propels her forward. So how do you cultivate an abundance mindset? It starts with shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have. Instead of saying, "I can't afford that," ask yourself, "How can I afford this?" This simple shift in language can have a profound impact on your thinking. It forces you to get creative, explore new possibilities, and look for solutions instead of dwelling on limitations. Remember, your mindset is a powerful tool. Choose to see the world through a lens of abundance, and you'll be amazed at the opportunities that open up to you. Chapter 3: Fear of Investing. Let's talk about a fear that holds so many people back from building real wealth: the fear of investing. It's understandable. The world of investing can seem intimidating, complex, and risky, especially if you're not familiar with it. You hear stories about people losing money in the stock market, and it's easy to let those fears paralyze you into doing nothing. But here's the thing: not investing is one of the riskiest financial decisions you can make. You see, when you leave your money sitting in a savings account, especially in today's economic climate, it's slowly but surely losing value due to inflation. Inflation is like a silent thief, chipping away at your purchasing power over time. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have $10,000 that you diligently saved up. You're proud of yourself for having that financial cushion, and you want to keep it safe. So, you leave it in a savings account earning a measly 0.05% interest. Now let's fast forward 10 years. Assuming an average inflation rate of 3%, that $10,000 you worked so hard for will only have the purchasing power of about $7,440 today. That's right, you've essentially lost over $2,500 of your hard-earned money just by letting it sit there. On the other hand, if you had invested that $10,000 wisely, even in a diversified portfolio of index funds with an average return of 7%, it could have potentially doubled to $20,000 or more over the same period. The difference is staggering, and it highlights the importance of overcoming your fear of investing and putting your money to work for you. Now, I'm not saying you should throw all your money into the stock market blindly. Investing involves risk, and it's crucial to educate yourself, start small, and gradually build your knowledge and confidence. There are countless resources available online, from reputable financial websites to educational YouTube channels like this one that can teach you the fundamentals of investing. Start by learning about different asset classes, risk tolerance, and diversification. Consider starting with a robo-advisor if you're not comfortable managing your investments yourself. The key is to take that first step, even if it's a small one. Remember, the world's richest people didn't get there by hoarding cash. They made their money work for them through smart investments. Chapter 4: Keeping Up with the Joneses. Ever heard the saying, keeping up with the Joneses? It's that feeling of needing to have the same material possessions, social status, and lifestyle as those around you, even if it means stretching your finances thin or going into debt. This societal pressure can be incredibly powerful, especially in today's world of social media, where everyone seems to be showcasing their highlight reels, the fancy vacations, the designer clothes, the luxury cars. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game and feel like you're falling behind if you're not constantly upgrading your lifestyle to match your peers. Let's say your friend buys a brand new car. It's sleek, it's shiny, and it turns heads wherever it goes. You see them driving it around town, posting pictures of it online, and suddenly, your own car, which was perfectly fine a week ago, starts to feel old, boring, and inadequate. You start thinking, maybe I need a new car too, I deserve an upgrade. And just like that, you're at the dealership, signing paperwork for a car loan you didn't plan for and might not even be able to comfortably afford. This is how keeping up with the Joneses can lead to a never-ending cycle of debt, financial stress, and a constant feeling of never being good enough. The truth is, real wealth isn't about flashy possessions or trying to impress others. It's about financial security, peace of mind, and having the freedom to live life on your own terms. So how do you break free from this trap? It starts with recognizing that you're playing a losing game by comparing yourself to others. Everyone's financial journey is different, and what matters most is focusing on your own goals and values. Instead of trying to keep up with someone else's lifestyle, ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What are my financial priorities? What kind of life do I want to create for myself and my family? Once you have a clear understanding of your own goals, it becomes much easier to tune out the noise and pressure of what everyone else is doing. Remember, true happiness and fulfillment come from within, not from material possessions or trying to impress others. Focus on building a life that aligns with your values, and you'll find that the desire to keep up with the Joneses fades away. Chapter 5. Not valuing your time. Alright, let's talk about a trap that's often overlooked but can be incredibly costly in the long run: not valuing your time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, but how we choose to spend those hours can make all the difference in our financial success. You see, time is your most valuable asset. It's finite, it's irreplaceable, and once it's gone forever. Yet so many people squander their time on activities that don't move them closer to their goals or bring them any real fulfillment. Think about it. How much time do you spend each day scrolling through social media, binge-watching TV shows, or engaging in other mindless activities? Now, I'm not saying you should never relax or enjoy your downtime. It's important to have balance in life, but it's about being mindful of how you're spending your time and making sure it aligns with your priorities. Imagine two people who both have the desire to increase their income. One person, let's call him Mark, comes home from work each day and spends hours watching TV or playing video games. He knows he should be doing more to improve his skills or explore side hustle ideas, but he justifies his inaction by telling himself he's too tired or he'll get to it tomorrow. The other person, let's call her Emily, also comes home from work tired, but instead of collapsing on the couch, she dedicates an hour or two each evening to learning a new skill, building her online business, or networking with potential clients. She understands that her time is valuable, and she's willing to invest it in herself and her future. Over time, these small, consistent actions add up to significant results. Emily might start earning extra income from her side hustle, gain valuable skills that make her more marketable, or build a network that opens up new opportunities. Mark, on the other hand, stays stuck in the same place, wondering why he's not making any progress. The difference isn't luck or talent, it's how they choose to value and invest their time. So, how can you start valuing your time more? Begin by tracking how you spend your time for a week. You might be surprised to see where those precious hours are actually going. Once you have a clear picture, identify areas where you can cut back on unproductive activities and start investing your time more intentionally. Remember, every hour you spend scrolling through social media or watching TV is an hour you could be using to learn a high-income skill, start a side business, or build something that pays you in the long run. Your time is your most valuable asset. Treat it as such. Outro: break free and thrive. There you have it. 5 psychological traps that can sabotage your financial success. The good news is, once you're aware of these traps, you can start making conscious choices to break free and create a more abundant future for yourself. Remember, building wealth is not just about working hard, it's about mastering your mindset and developing empowering financial habits. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to Rich Mind for more insights and tips to help you succeed. Thanks for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video.